Look, the ghost said, they don't have much, but they got love. That's what makes Christmas real. Then they zoomed to the streets. People were helping each other, loving, giving what little they could to brighten someone else's day. Eddie felt a strange warm feeling in his chest. He realized how lonely he'd been, even though he had more money than anyone he knew. You see, Eddie, the ghost said gently, you can have all the money in the world, but if you don't share, if you don't care, and if these shadows remain unchanged, I see an empty bench. Where Mudfoot once sat, Eddie said, then. That means Mudfoot will. And then the ghost was gone. Smoke was everywhere, and then he magically appeared at a graveyard. Eddie gasps and said, are you the ghost of Christmas future? The ghost of Christmas future nodded. Eddie said, please, tell me, what will happen to Mudfoot? He pointed and said, he will die if you don't change your ways. Fat Albert and the gang were at the graveyard sad. Fat Albert felt the most worse. His tear trickled down his cheek. They sadly left. Eddie said, oh no. Spirit, I didn't want any of this to happen. Tell me these events can yet be changed. He saw his own lonely coffin, and the weight of all those chains made of greed, pride, and missed chances, pressing down on him. The ghost motioned again, and Eddie saw a small act of kindness he could have done but didn't, a family he could have helped, a friend he could have called. Every little choice he ignored made the chains heavier, dragging him down. Eddie fell to his knees. No, I don't want this. I don't want to end up like this. The figure loomed, silent but powerful. Eddie realized then that it wasn't too late, he could still change. He could still open his heart, share his money, help others, and make Christmas about love, not coins. When he woke up, the morning sun was shining bright. Eddie jumped out of bed, laughing and cheering. Hey, 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 today's Christmas, and I'm gonna do it right this time. He ran outside, giving gifts, helping neighbors and hugging friends. That day, Eddie learned that the best kind of wealth wasn't in his pockets, it was in his heart. He went at the clubhouse and knocked at the door. Hey, 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 Fat Albert said when he opened the door and saw him. Look who's up early and smiling. What's going on, Eddie? Eddie grinned. Man, I just had the craziest night. Ghosts, chains, the future, it scared me straight. Mushmouth leaned in. Whoa, ghosts? Yes, ghosts, Eddie said, but you know what I learned? Christmas ain't about money or stuff. It's about helping people, giving what you can, and hanging out with the people who love you. Fat Albert said, that's right, Eddie. That's the Christmas spirit. See, it ain't about the coins in your pocket. It's about the love in your heart. Hey, you know what? From now on, I'm gonna do things different. I'm gonna share, I'm gonna help. And I'm gonna make sure nobody's left out this Christmas. Fat Albert said, that's the kinda Eddie we wanna see. Eddie felt the happiness he hadn't felt in years. That day, he realized something Fat Albert already knew. Doing good and spending time with the people who care about you is way better than any pile of money. And Fat Albert, as always, leaned back, smiled, and said, Merry Christmas, Eddie. Eddie said, Merry Christmas, Fat Albert. Mudfoot said, and God bless us, everyone. The end.